Welcome back. So this is the continuation of the previous lecture. So the couple of things I'm going to do right now in this lecture. So first of all, I want to change the font size for the editor and console. So for this, just go to File and under Preference, click Settings, and for User, write Font. Now here for the editor, I can change my font size as I want. I'm changing here to the 16, and same for the console and debug. Also for the terminal, I want to change the font size to 16. Okay. Now you see I have my font size little bit increased. And now I want to show that inside the Visual Studio Code, we also have an integrated terminal window, which is devoted to PowerShell on a Windows computer and on a Mac computer. So go to Terminal from here, and you can click New Terminal. So this will open up one new terminal window. Now remember, you can open multiple terminal window by clicking here. It will open up another terminal. Now you see the two terminals opens at the same time, so you can open as much as you want. Also, you can open new terminal from here. So this is very useful and is one of the really cool feature of the Visual Studio Code. We will use this terminal a lot of time. You will see in the next couple of lecture and throughout this course. So another thing I want to do here is I want to make my changes will be auto save. So for this, just go to File and select this auto save. Now you see I have the auto save option checked. So now if I type something and if I have some changes, it will save automatically. And there are some other things that I like to do inside here. There is a couple of folders here, a bin folder and the obj folder. Those folders are necessary, but we don't do anything with that folders. Every time we build our project or do something with our project, then these folders are recreated. But we never actually interact with these folders at all. So they might not be here, but they are necessary, so we cannot delete them. So one of the things we can do is hide these two folders. So just go to the preference again, and under preference open settings, and just write exclude, and we can just exclude those two files by adding them here. So I'm just clicking add pattern, and like they did here, same thing we have to do, double star / then I'm going to say obj and click OK. So I'm doing same thing for the bin folder. Click OK. Now you see those two files are hidden, and they're not gonna bother you anymore. And all of that is just a tidy up our solution window here. They are not deleted. They still exist, but we don't see them. They are hidden. And there's just one other setting that I want to change in here as well, and that's to do with how the folder are displayed inside here are by default. They will be shown in a compact mode, you see here. And I'm just going to change the option for Explorer to compact folders and turn that feature off. And it just means that we see the full folders you may have noticed before we obj in the bin folder, that they had underlined for the different folders. Now I can see them as the dropping down menu items. And I'm just going to change the option for Explorer to compact folders and turn that feature off. So for this, again, going to the preference, settings, and write folder. Then you have to uncheck this one from here, compact folder view. So it just means that we see the full folders you may have noticed before. in OBJ in the bin folder that they had underlined for the different folders. Now I can see them as the drop down menu items like here. Now the very last thing I want to show you, you can change the theme of the Visual Studio. So for doing that, you go to the preference again and click settings. Then under workbench, you see you have the appearance. Now from here, you can change many things. Say if you hide the activity bar, so this is the activity bar. So if you hide this one, then you uncheck this one and activity bar will be invisible. Okay, and the color customization here, then the color theme. I selected the dark theme by default. Now you can change from here. Like if you want to change to Visual Studio 2090 dark, so you can change from here, or maybe this color. Based of based on your preference, you can change. I'm using the default dark theme for me. Now you can also change the preferred dark color theme from here. The same thing, you have a lot of options in the drop down menu. And you see I have installed the material icon theme. Now you can go back to the default icon theme like SETI or minimal by clicking here, or you can change here. Okay, so I'm using the material icon theme. You can also change the location of your sidebar, and the status bar you can make invisible. Also you can make visible. So I think that's all for this lecture. I will see you in the next lecture.